This week's Parsha of Va'era, we see a very startling thing happen in the beginning of this week's Parsha. Hashem tells Moshe to go to the Jewish people and inform them about their impending redemption. Salvation is just around the corner. The famous Dal L'Shona Shel Geula, 4 expressions of redemption, are found in the beginning of this week's Parsha. V'hotzesi, v'hitzalti, v'ga'alti, v'lakachti. I shall take you out of Egypt. I shall rescue you. I shall redeem you. I shall take you for me as a nation. Not only that, Moshe says, in the name of Hashem, I'll bring you to the promised land. Such inspirational ideas, such a lofty message. And Moshe comes to the people, and yet we find something so startling and so disheartening at the same time. It says that Moshe spoke to Jewish people, V'lo shamu Moshe, they couldn't listen to Moshe, mikotza ruach u'me'avoda kasha, from shortness of breath and from difficult labor. How can we possibly understand this? They're suffering so much, they're in such distress for such a long time, and finally they have hope in front of them. They have Yeshua in front of them, they have the salvation in front of them. They have Moshe Rabbeinu, not only the Moshe coming in the name of God and telling them, you're just about to leave the Gullus, you're just allowed to leave the Gullus. And they can't listen to Moshe because of their shortness of breath and difficult labor. And the truth of the matter is, if we think about it, it wasn't just the people of that time, it's really all of us in a sense as well. We have so much stress in our lives, we have so much anxieties in our daily living. We have so much pressures from everything around us. We cannot process the messages of Yeshua, of salvation, of Geula, of redemption that's coming our way. We see there's so many miracles taking place in front of us. So many signs Hashem sends us. And the question is, why are we not more inspired? Why are we not clamoring for and anticipating this amazing redemption? And the answer is, to a large extent, just like the Jews of that generation. We're so stuck, unfortunately. We're so stuck, unfortunately, in this state of avodah kasha, hard labor. It doesn't necessarily mean lifting up a thing with the many pounds, but the emotional stress, whatever it is, the financial stress that we have, the other stresses that we have in life, really cause us kotzer ruach, shortness of breath. We need to take deeper breaths, but not just literally, but to reflect that in a figurative state, that we need to understand, we need to rise above the circumstances that we are in. Just like the Jewish people of that time had to rise above the circumstances they were in order to process the Geula. So let us always remember this powerful lesson. Sometimes we have redemption, we have messages of inspiration, messages that Hashem is just waiting for us right there, and we don't want to miss the moment because of shortness of breath and difficult labor. Let us remember that we need to rise above. Have a wonderful Shabbos.